Yeah, welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast Live, Wednesday night edition. Transformer, what's good, my man?
Man, busy life, busy times. I got to take my mind off of the Green Bay loss in the end of the season, and then the Lakers losing to the Spurs by getting outscored by 30 in the second half. So I'm trying to, keep myself busy,
right?
Throughout the course of, all these things happening in the sports world, and trying to just dig more into my personal life and what I can control. How about you, bro?
Man, I'm maintaining, man. I'm trying to hold it down, trying to make something happen. Know what I mean? So I'm definitely maintaining as well. But so far so good. And we're here and we're gonna do this show, man. Good to have you back.
Yes, sir.
So what's going on, everybody? Good to see you. For those of you who may be watching this on the replay, good to see you. Appreciate you clicking that button. For whoever's here, good to see you as well. We'll take a couple minutes, let some people get in the chat. But in the meantime, while we wait to give you guys another great show, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to do my little spiel because you know what it is. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept aware anytime we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio-only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast, and we should come right up. If you enjoy the content as you listen, make sure you give us a like, a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. And write it down, put it in your phones, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the podcast and you want to help the show continue to grow, make sure you go ahead, click that join button, join the channel. We're going to have some exclusive content just for you. All right. So yeah, Transformer, we got some stuff to go over in the world of sports, man.
We do.
Yes, we do. As we can see, this is going to be a very football focused episode. Why? Because man, we're in the middle of the NFL playoffs.
This is the pinnacle of the NFL right now.
Correct.
The pinnacle.
And, I'm not going to do too much college football talking because if you're a college football fan, check out the show I did earlier with John Kennedy, host of the Always Irish Notre Dame Football Podcast, where we talked about the college football playoff. And of course, is that the dog snoring again?
You can hear that still? Jesus Christ. Let me try to wake her up, man.
Man, leave the dog. Let the dog relax, man. Dog tired, man. The dog probably been, moving in and out while you've been painting.
Because my headphones pick up everything, so I can hear everything.
Now that I know what it is, I'm like, oh man, okay, yeah. Yep. Oh my goodness, but yeah, we you guys can check it out if you're interested. I did a pretty good show earlier today with John Kennedy, host of the Always Irish Notre Dame Football Podcast, where we discussed the college football playoff and, of course, Notre Dame and Ohio State's upcoming national championship tilt. So very excited about that. Laker Nation, very first member of the show. What's good, my brother? Good to see you. Look, it's not a sad day in Lakerland, and the reason I say that is because, tough loss last night, but we know the Lakers don't stay down like that for very long, as much as I hate to admit it. So, you take that on the chin, pause, you keep moving, and, it'll be all right. So,
how you doing there, by the way, Laker Nation? How's the family? Is everybody okay? Family, friends, are they good over there? And I know it's, it's still going down over there in Cali. Prayers are still going out to everybody that's over there dealing with that tragic. Some people still Nathan, I say plan, but it is what it is.
I'll leave that alone. I call it.
I'll leave that alone too. But man, no. Most importantly, man, let us know how the family doing. Let us know how you doing, man. Friends and family, anybody who's watching, man. Absolutely prayers to your family, friends that are dealing with that fire that's going on in Cali, man. Absolutely.
Yes. All right, so I guess we're going to get started. Like we said, we got some good topics today. We're going to go over the NFL playoff wildcard weekend, since we didn't get to get with you guys on Sunday or Monday night and review that. Then we'll go into our divisional weekend pick'em, and then we'll talk, is the time up in Pittsburgh for Mike Tomlin? And finally, is Justin Herbert overrated? Quick answer, yes, and I've been saying it for years. But anyway, we'll get a little more into detail on that. But first we got a couple quick hits. Laker Nation says family's good. Okay,
Oh,
good
they're overseas.
to
Okay.
hear, man. Good to hear.
Overseas. She's in the service, or she's just overseas? Question for Laker Nation, not you, Bruce.
Right. Hey, G, man, what's good, man? Good to see you.
Gino, where you at, man?
I don't know where G.
Where you at, stupid?
Where you at, dummy?
Over here. Yeah, where you at, dummy? Over here choosing to jump in the comments, man. Over here choosing the wrong thing, man.
Need to choose to get up on that screen, bro.
You need to choose to open up that phone.
Let's go to the wild card weekend NFL review, shall we?
Yes, sir, man.
All right.
Let's talk about more football today.
More football.
We're going to transition from the NBA for that brief moment to college football for that brief moment. Now we're going to hit the biggest moment of the NFL is here. AFC wild card playoffs started off first. They kicked us off with some great game. Well, could have been some great games for us. We're going to start off with the Chargers battling out with the Texans. Of course, the Chargers were me and you both had the Chargers winning this football game because of what we saw with Jim. Yeah, I got it. I had to think about it. All right, Jim Harbaugh, and what he was doing with this football team.
Yes.
And what we saw, what was happening to CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans, just not clicking at the end of the year, literally just getting into a lot of lose games where they just wasn't performing well. Well, boy, did they flip a switch when the lights got bright.
Didn't they?
Yeah, 32-12 victory for the Houston Texans. Bruce, take it away. What were your thoughts on this football game, man?
So my thoughts were watching this thing. Why the hell did I? Well, I know why I chose the Chargers, because for the first time in franchise history, they had the league's #1 scoring defense, and because I believe in Jim Harbaugh, I really, really do. Both of the Harbaughs, but I really, really believe in Jim Harbaugh as well, and that's why I chose him. But I shouldn't have, and we'll talk about this later, because I've been saying for years Justin Herbert is overrated, and the guy flopped again in the biggest game of the year. I don't know what made me believe in him. I think, in all seriousness, what they need to do is, obviously they need a weapon for him out there on the outside, but they need to try and draft a high-level running back wherever they can. And what needs to happen here, in all seriousness, is they need to keep the ball out of his hands in games like this. They really do, because he has not shown the ability to get it done in those situations, man. Laker Nation, that's not about Harbaugh. You really blaming that on Harbaugh? You got like a $230 million quarterback there throwing 4 picks. You can't blame that on Harbaugh. That's crazy, man. Nah. Nah, it's not about Harbaugh. Harbaugh is one of the best football coaches, period, in the sport right now. Nah, you can't blame that on him. But yeah, the real deal is I'm just looking and I'm like, to me, there's no greater takeaway than Justin Herbert literally gave the game away multiple times. That's it. I'm disgusted with it. And CJ Stroud, to your point, did not have a great season this year. Definitely took a step back. Obviously, injuries to his weapons played a role in all that. But guess what? He comes out in the big game, does his thing. They ran the football well, 34 for $168 as a team. We saw Joe Mixon doing his work. I like that. That was a very good pickup. And they won the game. And now they got to go see the champs in this freezing temperatures.
Yeah, they do. Man, I mean, everything you said. My reason for, like I said, picking the Chargers for this game, I felt like the Texans was definitely spiraling downhill. They wasn't able to run the football effectively the last 3-4 weeks. And like I said, just CJ Stroud, like that sophomore slump probably got to him a little bit. So, just trying to figure it out. He did lose his receivers throughout the season. Got Nico Collins back. So he's, probably just trying to rebuild that rapport with him and getting them schemes and everything ready to go. Of course, he was without Tank Dell. It's going to be without Tank Dell to possibly 2027. And I thought Jim was going to do what Jim does best. And I thought he was going to run the air out of the football, but they couldn't get anything going on the ground, man. When you only give J.K. Dobbins, Gus Edwards, didn't they get Cowboy? Come on,
Zeke Elliott. They sure did. Yeah.
I didn't see Zeke at all. So what did y'all do that for? I mean,
I think if they had won, they could have played him in the next game. There might be like when you pick a guy up like off waivers or whatever like that, there might be like a week or whatever. He might not be able to play right away. I don't know the exact rule. They probably had him on the the practice squad for this week. And I'm
he was
assuming
on the roster.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was active this week.
Then I don't know.
I don't know why.
He might not know the system yet either. So he might need it. I'm sure he was there, emergency, and then like, okay, if they win, he'll get some touches next week.
Get a little practice film on. Yeah, I get that, but still, my point is that you wasn't able to run the football. Like early in the football game, it was a 6-0 lead, and you couldn't establish no type of run game after that to keep Houston keep their defense on the field, wear those guys down, keep the ball out of Justin Herbert's hand. He only completed 14 passes out of 32. 14 out of 32. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Turning the ball over 4 times is ridiculous. The only reason he got the 242 was because of the 86-yard bomb he threw to that dog out of Georgia, Lad McConkey. That was it. Other than that, that was the only splash you guys made throughout the entirety of the game. You know what I mean? So, like, you guys didn't do anything else, man. So it shocked me. Like I said, I picked the Chargers. That was the L that, one of the L's I took this week, because that completely shocked me, man. It completely, like, Houston just found their rhythm, and they just did not look back and just straight cooked the Chargers, man. It wasn't even that fun of a game after the third quarter, man. But yeah, this game, I say definitely falls on Justin Herbert. This is his second playoff game that he's played. His first one was against Jacksonville, where he blew the 28. Was it 28 point lead?
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I was at the Tennessee Titan game. I was at the Titan game. My bad.
Okay.
But second game in the playoffs, and there you go. Now you're known for blowing a 28-point lead and throwing 4 picks in the very next game.
Correct.
The whole season you threw 3.
That's right.
17 games, 3 picks.
That's right.
1 postseason game, 4 picks. Make it make sense. But we'll dig into that a little bit later about Justin Herbert. But dude, it was a bad one.
Yeah. Real quick before we move on, Laker Nation. So again, you cannot blame Harbaugh for this, and I'm gonna tell you why you can't blame. First of all, you're saying, remember our Super Bowl, Harbaugh chokes in big games. He doesn't, man. He just
49ers choking big games.
In that Super Bowl, he didn't have the better team. You're lucky it was that close. They turned off the lights on y'all because we was blowing you out the freaking stadium. So they turned off the lights on us on purpose because our team was old.
It was ugly.
That was
ugly. Was getting ugly. Dog.
Yeah, so all them old guys tightened up and y'all were able to come back, man. But in all seriousness, I do exactly, Tyler. He just won a national championship. I don't blame Harbaugh at all. And then the following year, first of all, Laker Nation, I know that you being a 49ers fan, you think that every year, you're got, damn it, 49ers, Lakers. So you got these teams that you think every year is your birthright to contend for a championship. Not always how it goes, all right? Like, I'm talking, and I'm a Celtics and freaking Irish fan. But anyway, no, in all seriousness, that's not exactly how it goes. Remember how bad that team was before Harbaugh got there. Harbaugh walks in, immediately wins 13 games, and takes them to the NFC Championship game. That guy is an outstanding freaking head coach. He really is. I mean,
this year he turned the Chargers around. What were they, 5-8 last year?
He won 5 games last year. Yes.
5 games last year. He put him in the playoffs the next year.
Facts.
His first year.
The guy knows what the hell he's doing. But I see you're still you have some trauma from the 49er days, but it's all good.
Yeah. I can imagine what he's gonna say about Kyle Shanahan when they fire him. Man. Like, he chokes too. I mean, 49ers, I'm not poking fun at the 49ers because they love to put my Packers out of the playoffs. But they've choked a lot of big games, man, over the last 15 years?
Yeah,
was it right. three Super Bowl appearances, all losses?
Yeah.
Because Kaepernick got the one, Brock Purdy got the one, and Garoppolo got the one, didn't he?
Correct.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy did everything he could do. But anyway, we're not going to get into the Brock Purdy thing. G's not here, so we're going to leave that alone. All right. Let's take it to the next game, man. Steelers.
Let's take it to the next game. All right, so I'm gonna just go ahead and introduce. And Brucey, if he's in the chat or watching live, G, if you're watching, you can choose to come in and comment on this topic. Don't play stupid with me, dummy. I know my role, so I'm gonna introduce it, and I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna let the Ravens fans take it. And then Steve showed up at the right time. The Baltimore Ravens.
Yes,
Baltimore Ravens just basically ran foots all over Pittsburgh Steelers this past weekend. 299 yards on the ground, with 50 carries from Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry and company that decided to run the football that day, beating the Pittsburgh Steelers 28-14. Bruce, take it away.
Yeah, I'm not even going to go in depth on this. If you guys really want more of a breakdown on this, no, in all seriousness, you can go back to.
I'm talking about Steve.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Sunday episode. The Sunday episode. G was here, G and I. So, he was obviously boots on ground for that game. So we took some time and did a whole segment on it so he could kind of break that down. Bruce called in and they talked about it. So I'm going to just keep it brief, man. Obviously, Lamar played smooth, easy ball, not the crazy numbers, but super efficient, no turnovers, only sacked once, really kept the negative plays to a minimum. QBR of 84 in a playoff game. That dog is tired. 16 of 21 for $175, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Gotta love that. But to your point, and this is what I loved, 50 carries for $299 to punish them on the ground. And think about this. What did we talk about all year, Transformer? If Todd Monken
runs the air out of it. That's right. Just run the air out of that thing.
Right. And we see what he did, right? What did I say? Derrick Henry needs at least 25 carries, right?
Got 26.
26 for $186.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good with that. Now I will. Yes, he did mention that, Tyler. He did mention that. I will say though. I don't particularly like the idea of Lamar Jackson carrying it 15 times. Let's kind of limit the hits on our all-pro first team.
Unless he's going out of bounds, right? Unless he's scrambling and going out of bounds, then at that point, no harm, no foul. But if he's taking any type of hits, I don't want him running that ball that much.
Right. So yeah, exactly. I don't want, but yeah, to the point, they played great defense, obviously, and they ran the air out of the ball, as you said, and really physically punished Pittsburgh, and it was bad. And we'll talk about that as well during the time up for Tomlin topic. So yeah, that's all I got, man. No need to even really dig too deep into that. As I said, we went into it the other day. But go ahead.
I never gave my opinion on this game. I had Baltimore Ravens winning. I didn't have them winning by 14. What was the over under 9? They gave them 9 points. I think it was something crazy. Boy, they put foots in the Pittsburgh Steelers and they put foots in my mouth because I was like, yo. I'm like, yo, it was 21-0. I'm like, oh, pass the sticks. That's 21. Hey, that's 21-0. You pass the sticks. And Pittsburgh, go ahead and pass the sticks. Give it up. I've never seen a Pittsburgh Steelers team get dominated in a playoff game like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just get outplayed, just dominated.
Actually, in Baker's second year, I think Baker threw 5 touchdowns on him in Pittsburgh in the playoffs and gave him a 50 burger, if I'm not mistaken.
But I think the game was relatively close for the most part, right?
Say again?
I think the game was close though. Because I think Pittsburgh was scoring too.
I think they came back towards the end and make it make the score palatable. But
gotcha.
It wasn't. Yeah. But no, I hear what you're saying.
Well, I mean, because the Browns are still a rivalry game. Because if Baker played, then that's definitely a rivalry game. But man, this was the game that I was like, okay, Todd Monken, you're doing it. This is how you're going to get to that Super Bowl the back of Derrick Henry.
Yes, sir.
With assistance from Lamar, and I don't mean that to throw shade at Lamar Jackson.
Somebody's going to take it that way.
I say that to say you got that horse over there for a reason.
Yes.
Pause. Ride that horse.
Yes, absolutely.
Ride that horse and get on down, right?
That's why you brought him there, right?
That's why you brought him there.
Facts.
$186, 2 touchdowns, 26 carries is going to wear that defense thin, right? They were so worried on Derrick Henry. TJ Watt, I'm looking at him coming off the edge, literally just sprinting for Derrick Henry, and Lamar just looking at him like, I got the ball, and jogged to the sideline.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I'm like, that's why you go get a guy like Derrick Henry.
Correct. That's what
you go get a guy like Derrick Henry, man, because there's so much focus that you got to put on that guy. They were clamping down. The edges were just clamping down on him all night, and they still couldn't do nothing with him.
Nothing.
So, definitely shout out. I'm Todd Monken.
Right.
That's it. Right.
Todd
Next
Monken,
game, you got to do that.
Real MVP.
MVP.
No. No, absolutely though. I mean, Baltimore has to stick to running the football. I mean, that's all there is to it. They got to maintain running the football. If they do that, they're going to be so tough to beat. Yeah, I
Yeah.
loved it. I loved it.
No, absolutely.
Yep.
We'll get into a little bit more about Mike Tomlin later.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler, I see your comment. 105.7 The Fan said this is the first time Tomlin ever had a 21-0 deficit. Save that comment for
Yeah,
when we
crazy.
talk about time up for Tomlin. That's a good
that.
hit right there. That's a good hit
I'm
right
gonna
there. So
start that
save
so we
that one.
don't lose it. Yeah, I got
But yeah, man, Baltimore Ravens did their thing. They're going to be playing the Bills next week, so I'll definitely look forward to the rematch from the blowout that the Baltimore Ravens gave them early in the season. So other than that, we'll move on. If you guys want to hear more in depth about that conversation, like Bruce said earlier, go back and look at Sunday's segment about the Baltimore Ravens. G was also here. G just commented. I just spoke his name into existence. But
you did, right?
like, they definitely went more in depth about that game. So definitely tune in. We're going to move on over to the next game, to their opponent that they're about to face, the Buffalo Bills.
Yes.
The Buffalo Bills, after Denver came out red hot, scored on the first drive, never saw the end zone for the rest of the football game, and the Buffalo Bills routed them 31-7. So, Bruce, what is your take on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills just dominating the rookie like they should do?
This was a surprise to me, transforming. Realistically, it shouldn't have been, but it was. Based on what we saw from the Broncos, playing for the most part lights out defense all year. Bo Nix playing good football for a rookie all year. I expected this game to be closer. I didn't think they were going to go up to Buffalo and beat them, but I expected that this game would be closer. And really, I shouldn't have, because it's rare that a rookie is going to win their first ever playoff game, because these defensive coordinators in the league, they are very smart, they're very good, and they're going to throw a lot of things out there to confuse a rookie, things that a rookie hasn't seen yet. And after that first drive, that's exactly what they did to Bo Nix. He wasn't able to get much going at all. Josh Allen looked really good, 20 for 26, 272, 10.5 per play, 2 touchdowns, no picks as usual. QBR almost 88 and a passer rating of 135. Just an outstanding game. And
against a top defense, by the way.
Yes,
like Denver is not no slouch on defense. Yeah.
But continue. Go ahead. I think no, you're good. I think what happens there is that when you can only play elite defense for but so long if the offense doesn't come along to help you and give you a break. And you keep going 3 and out, or you're not putting any points on the board. How long can most defenses hold up, right? Think about it. When you think about that, on the NFL level, only the elite of the elite defenses all time have been able to play that way, right? Those old Ravens defenses, those old Steelers defenses, the Bucks defense in 2002, obviously the Legion of Boom. There's very few defenses, the Bears back in the day, right? 85, 86 Bears. There's very few defenses, even those Philadelphia Eagles defenses under Buddy Ryan. There are very few that are able to really hold up without an offense that can complement them. Yeah. And I mean, realistically thinking about it, what do we have? Only maybe 3 or 4 teams that were able to win championships playing that way. It's hard, man. So when you see a defense that can do that and you can win with it, that speaks to how outstanding that defense is. But it's like I said, I picked Buffalo, but I didn't expect it to be that bad. But we got what we got, and now the rookie's got to go back and he's got to get better this offseason and continue to work, and we'll see what happens.
No, absolutely. Not much for me to add on to what you said. I mean, I expected Buffalo to get the job done. It's a rookie learning curve. Great job to Sean Payton. First of all, most importantly, what he's done with this football team, got him back to the playoffs, made him relevant. Bo Nix wasn't a highly, I'm not gonna say highly critical, but one of the top names to be on the rookie list as far as quarterbacks. And he was one of those quarterbacks that made it to the playoffs, and he's been playing great all season. So shout out to Sean Payton, what he's doing for that season, what he's doing for that young man and Bo Nix. This is just a learning curve, man. I mean, he got his feet wet. He knows what it feels like to be in that playoff atmosphere on the road in Buffalo, and you could take that back and learn it from him. Sean Payton is a champion himself, so he's been there. He's been to the mountaintop. He's won it. So I'm pretty sure this offseason, him and Bo Nix are having a lot of conversations, sitting down like, hey, look, good job, son. But, next year, this is what we're going to focus on. And we're going to try to build that team up. I think the Denver Broncos are going to be a threat for years to come. With the way Sean Payton is, adjusting that roster from what it was when, he inherited. Well, no, Russell Wilson was already there. When Russell Wilson was there and changed everything around. But more so to back to the Buffalo Bills. I mean, Josh Allen did what he was supposed to do, right? You're going against a rookie, even though that defense, like I said, Denver Broncos have a great defense. You didn't put the football in harm's way. 20 for 26 attempts. You didn't have to throw the ball that much because you guys got that lead and you guys held it comfortably. And you ran the ball 44 times. James Cook, beasting on the ground, 23 carries, 120 yards, and a touchdown. That'll get the job done. So now, you look back at this game, you're like, okay, cool. We got that out the way. First game out the way. Now we got to go in a redemption game against the Baltimore Ravens, and we're going to get into that in the next topic. So, I mean, this is definitely should be a feel-good game for the Buffalo Bills after seeing the Ravens just put foots all through the Pittsburgh Steelers. Right. You got to do something. You're like, all right, they just blowing somebody out. We got to go blow somebody out. Let's go blow these guys out and, game plan for the next game. So, good job to the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen and them boys.
Agreed.
All right, we're going to move on over. Unfortunately, comes with great comes with
some sadness,
yes. Disarray, disappointment. I'm not going to say disappointed because you know what? I was yelling more in the regular season than I did in this football game because I had the expectation that we're clearly the underdog. We're on the road, and I just want to see if we can make it a competitive game, right? If we can make it a competitive game, we can win. But Philadelphia Eagles did win this game 22-10, handling us soundly at home. Jordan Love, 0 touchdowns, 3 picks, literally the complete opposite of what he did to the Dallas Cowboys, where he threw 3 touchdowns and 0 picks.
Right.
Jalen Hurts, slow start. He's just coming back off that concussion, having played in about 2 or 3 weeks. Saquon Barkley just doing what he does, 25 carries and a $119.
Easy work.
My only bright light on my football team ended up getting hurt, and that was Josh Jacobs. He did what he could, but boy, if you was watching the game, we were dropping like flies. Once we lost our left guard, it was pretty much over for them. Over for my Green Bay Packers because after that, we couldn't really establish nothing on offense anymore. And Jordan Love played a little bit more reckless than he should have. But even from the start of this football game, I was just like, yo, the God's not on our side. Because one, that should have been targeted. I don't care what anybody says. Leading with the crown of the helmet, making contact to the neck and head area just shows how incompetent the refereeing is on the very, very first play of the game. Not only that, the recovery was clear that Mixon had the ball, and granted, y'all took that away from him. So not only did you not call targeting, but you made the wrong call and giving Philly the ball, and they went down there and scored. But I give a good onus to my defense. They played a really good game. They held Philly for as much as they could, but it was just only so much you can do when your offense is giving you nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing out there, man. So that's pretty much all I got for my Green Bay Packers, man. What was your take on this game?
It was tough. I did pick Philly, but for you, I would have liked to have been wrong on this one. As you know, I like Jordan Love a lot. I think he's got so much ability. But Bruce in the chat, he loves to say that Jordan Love has some Aaron Rodgers, he has some Brett Favre, but he's got more Brett Favre. And I think that clearly reared its head in this game. Now, with that said, that was also him trying to make a play and will his team, to victory. To me, even though he had 3 picks and no touchdowns, it looked different than Herbert's 4 picks, right?
Yeah.
Herbert's 4 picks were just bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that Jordan Love guys were making the play on the ball where he was trying to make plays to his guys to, will them through the game. You know what I'm saying? I think it's different. And damn, G.
I mean, they did run out of injury cards, but we lost 7 starters.
Listen,
7. We lost our first. Well, we lost Christian Watson the week before. We lost our second, third receiver. We lost our left guard. We lost our center. We lost Josh Jacobs. We lost our middle linebacker. Bro, we was dropping. Like, when I say I was in the fourth quarter, like, okay, just wave the white flag. We're done. Are we done, bro? Because before you know it, but the whole team going to be going into the offseason recovering from injury instead of recovering for the next season, get ready for the offseason.
Hey, Transformer, you do know I'm a Notre Dame fan, right? I know a little something about dropping like flies. I know a little something about that. Steve would tell you.
Man.
But yeah, it's tough when you're watching your team and like seemingly every other play somebody's going down, man. That's hard.
It was especially when it's your best lineman. You're like your best. Like, as soon as he went out, Holden, number 76. Holden, number 76. Holden, number 76. I was like, yo, okay.
Yeah.
He was. Yeah. When you put a player in a headlock and then you get up after the flag was thrown, like ain't shit happened, bro. Right. Get off the field. You put him in a headlock, bro.
Check this out, though, Transformer. I would rather he get that holding call than he's getting beat like a drum and my quarterback's getting killed on the blind side.
True. Because it was Jalen Carter. That's a beast.
That's what I'm saying. Hold him if you have to. Better that than the alternative. That's my thought. I get it. The yards are punitive, but better that than, the alternative. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. For your pain saying that happened to us this season before last. Something about injuries when you play Philly. Oh, yeah, when they lost Brock Purdy in the first quarter. Yeah. That pretty much stopped the entire game, bro. The entire game.
Oh, yeah, that was tough. Yeah. Saquon, game, he's a team freaking guy, man. I know he's hurt off that for real.
Too late to get the record. What record?
The rushing record. So remember towards the end of that game where he had a breakaway run, he could have scored on it, split. I guess, to keep the clock running. So he got down, and I guess they asked him about it, why'd you slide? And he was like, yo, it's too late to get the record anyway.
He said that? I thought he was just saying, like, just out of respect and some other stuff. I didn't hear him say anything about a record.
It's tough, man.
That's funny. I'll go back and listen to it. I heard this. I mean, it was cool, man. Saquon Barkley, bro, you gotta love that kid, man.
Yeah, man. He's all team.
Dude, he's humble.
Yes.
And he was just like, hey, man, I could have, because I remember him saying I could have pulled a hammy, or somebody chased him down could have pulled a hammy. He was like,
that's him trying to rationalize, you know.
Yeah.
But I did hear him say that. Yep. All right, next up. This one hurt me, man. This one hurt me.
But this was a great game.
It was.
This was a great game. We're about to talk about it, though. The Washington Commanders and the rookie Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, man. That kid is for real.
Boy, is he
real.
We're going to have a segment on him. But when the season's over, I definitely want to get that kid his flowers.
Yes, we will, because he's special.
That kid is special, boy.
I didn't think he was going to be like this. He's real freaking deal.
I thought, first of all, guys, I mean, the Washington Commanders won 23 to 20 to the Buccaneers. You guys know that by now. But Jaden Daniels went into Tampa with no sweat on his body, no sweat, no pressure, no cloud. Just, I'm here to do my thing.
This dude always looks like nothing bothers him. Like, that's an unusual freaking trait.
Focused, just locked in. Like, bro, going like, when you go for it on fourth down that many times and you go and you look at the sideline, he goes, got that. Like, what? Like, there's no look, no worry. Like, dang, he wants me to go for it on fourth down. All right, coming to the line, a little rattled, false start may happen. He just comes to it, no pressure. Like the ball, boom, make a play.
Make a play.
Like, boy, did this game shock me? Absolutely. But I more so, in my opinion, think Baker Mayfield kind of gave this game away. In a sense,
with that late fumble.
That late fumble.
Yeah, that's killer. Because other than that, like, he was super efficient. No picks. 15 of 18. Like,
running the football.
Like, that late fumble, man.
That late fumble. That missed that one piece of miscommunication on a drive that could have literally put the Commanders away, or at least flip the field. You gave it back to them in the red zone, and then they scored. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was only so much that defense could have did, because they literally just stopped them on fourth down. They turned it over on downs, and then 4 plays later, now they're right back in the same spot and have to go through that again, man. But
that was tough, man. That was but Baker has to live with that now. I mean, and the worst part for him is he's coming off a career best season in a lot of categories, man.
Yeah.
40 plus touchdowns, 4,500 passing yards. Like, he really lit it up, but none of that matters. You literally made the turnover that lost the game. I know he's going to beat himself up for a while over this.
Yeah. I wonder, you know what? I mean, hindsight 2020, but I wonder whose fault was it? Right. Because he clearly looked like he was trying to hand it, like, but the running back was like, nah, I'm gonna keep going. Right. Like, this ain't the play for me. So I wonder whose miscommunication was it on? You know what I mean? It's going to go on Baker's shoulders, of course, but I'm like, as like knowing the play, what was the actual play?
Was it a bad snap? Was it
exactly right? Because the second time, when they was trying to go for trying to get the touchdown to go ahead instead of kicking that field goal, that was a bad snap. That wasn't on Baker. That was a center who just snapped the ball early. Nobody moved, and he just had to snatch and do whatever he could do with it. So
right.
But yeah, it was a good game, man. But other than the turnover, Baker Mayfield played flawless to me.
He did.
He played flawless. Like, he played his game of football. It was just that one key turnover that really turned over the game. But man, Jaden Daniels, that kid is legit. That kid is freaking legit. I wish he was in the AFC and not the NFC, because now we got another problem. We got another problem, man.
Yeah, he's nice. He is nice, man. Why you wish he was? Wait. Why you wish he was in the AFC? We don't need another one of those in the AFC.
I said that like 10 minutes ago, bro. What you talking about?
My bad. It you know how sometimes
it finally clicked.
Late. Yeah, it was one of those.
Too late.
Nah, we got enough. We got enough killer QBs in the AFC. We don't need that.
Take him back up. Take him over there.
No.
He looks like he plays like he belongs in the AFC.
No. I mean, yes, he does, but y'all can have him. We don't need that.
No, I'm just saying. It's already tough as hell.
We already got to deal with Stroud and Burrow and freaking Mahomes boy and it's too much. We good.
Take on another.
No.
The more the merrier. The beast of the AFC.
No, sir. Sir. Drake May is about to be another one. No. Bo Nix looking all right. No, we don't need another one. We good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, I'm just trying to make a trade.
No, we don't need a trade, man.
We'll take Trevor Lawrence over here or something. We'll take Aaron Rodgers and just put Aaron Rodgers back in the NFC. Y'all get Jaden Daniels, man. We'll take Aaron Rodgers. We'll take that swap. But anyway, we'll move on. Good job, Jaden Daniels, a rookie.
Yeah, man.
He's one of now, I believe, 4 rookies to win their first rookie season playoff game. Ain't it on the road? Or is it the third? I think it's the third or the fourth.
Probably. Was Sanchez a rookie when he did it?
Yes.
Okay, so there you go, Mark Sanchez.
I think he made it to the AFC Championship game that year.
Right, he did. Mark Sanchez, Jaden Daniels. Who's the other one I always think about? CJ Stroud. No, I think his first one was at home. He did win his first playoff game, but it was at home. It was a
low key name. It's not even a big name.
Yeah, that's something I have to look up.
We'll look it up. Tyler, where you at? What are you doing? Tyler, do the math. I don't think Big Ben had a home field.
That would have been a home game. Yeah. Remember how good the Steelers were back then? Not like now, Steve.
Yeah. I can't remember. Look it up, Tyler. And Steve, you do the dang thing. The Steelers already lost. You with me at home. We ain't doing no research now. Right. But anyway, we'll move on. We want to definitely
watch the Ravens and see how a playoff team looks. You know what I'm saying? You could do that.
Oh, that's crazy work just for that. Picking the Bills. All right,
we're here for you, man. Oh, damn.
No, you picked the Eagles, bro. You picked the Eagles.
No, I know I picked the Eagles, but I'm saying we're here for you now, so you can look at us and see how team building should look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm here for you.
You got 4 Super Bowls. What you mean team building? What does that mean? Who's talking about?
You got 4 Super Bowls since when, man?
Since we created the mother effer, man. We created the damn Super Bowl.
Super Bowl 1, 1966, right? Yes, I know. So
in 67.
And yes, I know. I know you have your 4. I know you have 4 since 66. Ravens got 2 since what? 96? I'll take that.
I mean, but you said team like watching team building. We build great teams.
But the Ravens still playing, and I'm just saying. Anyway, let's move right along.
Definitely picking the Bills. All right. Last game.
Let's get to the last game, yeah.
Last game of the wild card weekend. The Rams, and me and Bruce definitely picked this one. The Rams beat the brakes off of the pumpkin turning Sam Darnold. We called it all season.
All season.
All season. Look, we were waiting on the pumpkin.
The two most important games. What happened?
One, your hydraulics in your chair okay? Because that was
I dropped it on. I dropped it on purpose. Yeah.
Okay.
I
we don't need you falling on camera, bro. That'll be hilarious.
I know it would be. It'll probably go viral.
Oh, yeah, definitely go viral. The Rams dominate the Minnesota Vikings 27-9.
Yes, they did.
Oh boy. I mean, what do you want to say other than Sam Darnold was seeing ghosts again?
That's so funny because I was like texting with some of my other guys. Yes, Kyron the Siren is greater than Sam Darnold. Yes, indeed. And go Irish. You know what I wanted to actually say in all seriousness, Transformer, man? I wanted to shout out your guy, Jared Verse, man. Big plays out there. Big plays.
Yes, sir.
He had a sack, and then of course he had the scoop and score, right? Yeah, man, that's big. Overall, tied an NFL playoff record, 9 sacks. So that Rams defense is getting ferocious, and it really is impressive, and it's testament to their coaching and how hungry the young guys are that they're doing this without, in the year immediately following the loss of a guaranteed first ballot Hall of Famer, they're getting after it like that. So very impressed. I knew they would win, but I didn't know they were going to dominate like that. And then again, you look at Sam Darnold, who it just wasn't impressive, just did not have a good game, 25 of 40, just airmailing passes all over the place. So a QBR of 13.6.
They tied the record. Okay.
Yeah, I said they tied the record. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. I thought they broke it, but it was 9. They tied it. You're right.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, the Sam Darnold thing, man. I don't want to beat down Sam Darnold, but it was so annoying to me. Granted, he had a great year. Okay, career year, I believe, and that was cool. Definitely. But like, I don't know what made people think like, okay, he had this great year, but he was suddenly going to become a different guy. Like all you had to do was wait. This was going to happen. Mm-hmm. And again, not just in the playoff game, which is really bad, but in the game to decide the number 1 overall seed, he played badly as well. Like I knew that was going to happen like that. Your thoughts, man?
You're right. I was hoping that it happened against us the second go round.
Right.
But Detroit literally laid down the blueprint.
It sure did.
On making Sam Darnold turn back into a pumpkin. And all Sean McVay had to do was follow the blueprint. Pressure him. Get to him. Right? They got 2 of the greatest dogs out of FSU, right? Man. That came out of the draft. Go get them. Mm-hmm. Just go get them. And that's what they did all night. And it rattles. It rattled Sam Darnold to the point where he just, like I said, he couldn't recover. He was just one play, I think in the third quarter. He snapped it and like he was trying to get to his read and he like made a quick like left look because he was worried that somebody was coming to sack him. Like with nobody near him. It was his own player. And he just had to quick look like, man, I'm about to get smoked. Mm-hmm. No, bro, you're seeing ghosts. Right. Yeah. They're here again. That's how much you're getting touched tonight. Pause.
Yeah.
But
no, absolutely.
Yeah, no. Sam Darnold, do you think he's gonna get a contract?
Yeah. So what he's gonna get is money somewhere because he's shown that in the right system with good coaching, he can be a solid quarterback, right? So they're probably gonna give him where the market is now. They're gonna give him somewhere around that Baker Mayfield type contract.
Yeah. What, 35 a year?
3 years, $100 million, somewhere around there. Right. So that's what he's going to get. I don't know why they were talking about giving this dude $50 million before. Like, really? He'd had to win a chip to get that from me. Because
who said that?
Cowherd and a whole bunch of people in the sports media. But we've seen too much bad football over the years from this guy to get that. So
this is his only good season.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, we saw what Kirk Cousins was like when he left that same team. Kirk Cousins put up these numbers before.
Yeah. And if we're real,
the playoffs and did that. Yeah,
if we're real, it wasn't the same coach, but Case Keenum a few years ago, took right before Kirk Cousins took Minnesota to 13 wins in the damn NFC title game. Case Keenum. So
that's he beat the Saints.
Yeah, I believe
that was the miracle, the miracle throw.
Yes, yeah, I think so. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Boy.
no doubt, Steve. You're right. He definitely is, and he's been in love with Darnold for years. So I've just been waiting for Darnold to turn back into his old self. So that definitely held a little more fascination for me. And yes, great point. He's a Trojan, so we can't have any success for him. Absolutely, Steve. Absolutely.
No, dude. But back to these Rams. I said this in the podcast before, maybe about 2-3 weeks ago. The Rams. What? Damn, Brucey, he got it. That's what I was about to say.
There you go.
The Rams are scary, dude. They're scary. When they got,
I believe that's exactly what we said last week, right?
Yeah,
that the way they're playing now, they're scary.
They're scary. They won 9 out of 2. They started the season 1-4, and everybody was like, "Yeah, it's time. Trade everybody away. Matt Stafford is getting old. It's time for him to, saddle up the bags and go ahead and get up out of here." 9-2 was the run that they went on to get in the playoffs. 9-2, and then you go in the first game against a formidable opponent. Brian Flores' defense has been, elite this year, playing great. McDowell, the coach, Minnesota's coach.
O'Donnell. Kevin
O'Donnell. Yeah. O'Connell. There you go.
Kevin O'Connell.
You go out there and you just deliver a massacre on their turf. I mean, not on the turf, like at home. Like, that really does say a lot for the championship pedigree that they still have with the young guys. Like, for a minute, bro, I thought Aaron Donald was out there.
I think there's only like 1 or 2. Yeah, it's only 2 players on that team that were on that team, right?
Exactly.
Cooper Kupp and Matt Stafford, right? I think everybody else is gone.
I believe everybody else is gone. And I'm looking at it wrong. Higbee was there. I think Higbee was there.
Okay, there you go.
Higbee was there. Robinson, no, he wasn't there.
Yeah, Bruce. Everybody knows McVay is a really, really good coach. Because think about it, now you're seeing guys coming off of his tree, going around the league.
We got one of them.
Raheem Morris is one of them. Matt LaFleur is one of them. Mike LaFleur is another one. Freaking obviously Kevin O'Connell. So yeah, and these guys aren't just coming off the tree; they're coming off the tree and having relative success. So yeah,
that's great success. All of my playoff teams.
Yeah, he's a really good coach. Absolutely, Bruce. You're 100% right.
Correct. But man, that team is scary, man. From what they just put on the Minnesota Vikings, I'm leaning towards them to beat Philly. That kind of swayed me a little bit. I'm like, yo, man. If they like this, boy, Philly got a problem. Philly got a little bit more of a problem than worried about Detroit so early.
That's a tough match.
And it's going to be tougher for Philly to have to battle the Rams. And if they get by, then they got to go battle Detroit. That's a tough triple threat right there, man. Yeah, it honestly will be. And they're going to be without Nakobe Dean for the remainder of the season, Philly. So, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that in the very next topic.
Yeah, we will.
But yeah, Rams dominate 27-9. It was a game that I wish that we could have gave the Minnesota Vikings, and that's a good old butt cutting to end the season. But
right.
Good old butt cutting.
Yeah.
But that's it, man. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I said that's wrapping up the wild card games. Did you want to merge division?
That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take it right into that, and then we'll open up the lines after we do the pick 'em.
Sounds good to me, brother. Sounds good to me. Sure. So that was the wrap up for week 1. We're now going to get into the divisional round of the playoffs. We're going to start about Saturday, January the 18th, the Super Bowl back-to-back defending champs. We're going to be hosting a playoff game against the Texans. They are favored by 8.5 points at home. Brucey, who you got? Not Brucey, Bruce. Who you got? My bad. I mean, Brucey's
which one? Oh, we start with the Texans and the Texans and the Chiefs, right? I gotta go with the champs, man. I in this game definitely gotta go with the champs here. So I'm not so worried about Stroud. I think it's gonna be like 8 degrees. I'm not so worried about him playing in the cold. This guy was at Ohio State for 3 years, right? He can handle that. But that's still an indoor team that's used to playing in the dome and coming from Texas, where you get periodical bad weather, but they just may not be conditioned for that. And even beyond that, man, we know that Andy Reid is an outstanding head coach, coming off a bye. We know that Spags is one of the best big game coordinators in the game defensively.
Mhm.
And, Pat Mahomes he seems really laser focused on trying to win that championship, being the first team ever to three-peat. I got to go with Kansas City here. I can't see. Now, that's why you got to play the games, but I can't see it. Kansas City's going to win here.
Yeah, Kansas City. Moving on.
Yeah.
Kansas City had 3 weeks off.
Yeah,
they're gunning for something way bigger than the Texans, and the Texans aren't even on the radar. So I think they're going to handle them very, very quickly, and get this game out of the way. Yeah, I got the Chiefs. I got nothing else to say about that. I'll worry about the Chiefs when the AFC Championship come up.
correct.
Moving on, we're going to get back to the NFC. That divisional playoff game is going to be the Commanders going to Detroit to play the Lions. The Lions favored by 9.5.
Okay, I think this is where the magical run ends, man. Injuries or not, the Lions, man, they're so good. They can beat you in so many ways. And I think they just believe. I think it just doesn't matter. Like, this is a really, really good football team. I'm definitely going Lions here.
I agree with you. That offense is tricky, and Sonic is running that football like crazy. Jahmyr Gibbs. I mean, oh gosh. I mean, what weapon do they not? They have receivers. They got tight ends.
They got a
got
lot.
offensive linemen. They got running back.
2 outstanding coordinators. Aaron Glenn calls a fantastic,
motivated ass Dan Campbell as a head coach. Boy, I mean, that 9.5, I'm not shocked about. Do I expect it? Kinda.
No, I don't think they're going to cover that.
I think they can.
Yeah, I'm not with the gambling and the odds and all that, but Washington is playing really good football right now. I don't think they're going to cover that.
You don't think so?
Nah, man.
Especially with what's his name? Azar, the middle linebacker that plays for Detroit that has the cast on his arm. Anzalone?
Oh, Anzalone. Yeah.
Anzalone. Anzalone's back.
Yeah. Now, Detroit, I don't think they cover, but they will win. Okay. Washington is good, man.
They're good.
I hate to say it, but Washington, that's a good football team, bro.
Yeah.
They're good.
You want them in the AFC? Want to make a trade? We'll take the Jets.
Man, what's wrong with you, man? Why you trying to make everything harder on us and easier for y'all, man? Come on, man. What we doing?
Just trying to get back to the promised land, bro. Don't be hating on us. All right.
Man, look, we too worried about that ourselves. We're not trying to make our road any tougher.
All right. You got the Lions. I got the Lions. I definitely agree with that one. So we're going to move on over to Sunday. We were just talking about the Rams, but the Rams are going to be visiting the Philadelphia Eagles. Phillies favored by 6.5. Who do you got in that game?
I got Philly. I think Jalen Hurts has another week back off of that concussion. I think he is going to look better than he looked in the previous game. I think that Philadelphia's defense is really good, and I think Matt Stafford, he is known to be a guy that may throw you one or two, and so I am going to go with Philly here, and I think that Kyron the Siren, aka Saquon Light, is going to have a good game, but the Rams are going to lose.
Give me Notre Dame's running back Kyron the Siren to seal the deal in Philly. Give me Kyron the Siren to seal the deal in Philly. Give it to me. Give it to me, bro. Okay. I got the Rams, man. I said it weeks ago that the Rams are scary. They're a very, very scary football team.
You did.
They've been here before, right? Sean McVay's been here. Matt Stafford's been here. His 2 receivers are elite. His running back is elite. That defensive line is elite, and they are clicking on all cylinders right now.
So his 2 receivers are elite, but Cooper Kupp is not the same. You can see it. Puka Nacua is playing out of his mind, but Cooper Kupp is not. He's not playing anywhere near like what he used to.
Who made a big play last week in Minnesota? Cooper Kupp. That's all you need him for.
No, you're right.
When I need you, when that number's getting called, what's his number? No, what's his number? 10. I almost said 11.
Mm-hmm.
When number 10 is called,
make the play.
Make the play. That's all you need Cooper Kupp for. All the pressure is going to be on Nakua. So expect Kyron and Siren to get some heavy ground game because Nakobe Dean is going to be out. All right. So you're going to have to your offensive tackles are going to have to generate pressure against Jalen Carter and them boys that's trying to seal up the middle. But this is going to be a great game. I think this might be one of the better shootout games other than the Commanders and the Lions. I think this is going to be a great shootout game. I don't like what I'm seeing from Jalen Hurts. Ooh, I'm getting a little fidgety. I think I have deja vu. Philly might win. But I don't like what I'm seeing from Jalen Hurts right now. That could be the rust coming off of the concussion. And then the whole AJ Brown situation. It's just like he can't get to him. Right. So I think that might play a role. And again, you're playing against a great coach, Sean McVay, who doesn't lose. And if he does lose, it's by 1. So I don't think Philly's going to cover. That's for 1. But I do think the Rams are ultimately going to win this football game. So I got the Rams on the road.
All right.
Kyron the Siren. Go Irish, man. Go Irish. Let's go.
Not mad at that. Always go Irish. I'm good with that.
All right.
Always good with that.
We're going to move on over to the final football game, and that is going to be the rematch, the heavyweight bout, the showdown, the clash of the two Titans that are gunning for MVP. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry, and the Baltimore Ravens are going to be traveling to the windy New York Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen on standby.
And Amari Cooper. Not bad.
What'd you say?
James Cook and Amari Cooper.
Oh, you're naming the player. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Yeah,
with James Cook and Amari Cooper. I don't have to ask the question.
You do not.
Why?
No, I think Buffalo plays a better game this time around. They don't get smoked like they did last time, but I do think that Baltimore wins this game because I don't think, again, you know where I'm going with this. I don't think that if Todd Monken gives Derrick Henry that rock, 25 times or more, I don't think anybody can beat this Buffalo team. You just, like you said, give that horse the rock, pause, get on his back, and ride him to the promised land. That's all there is to it. I mean, and off of that, look at how easy the game becomes for Lamar. And not that the game is hard for Lamar as is, but look how much easier it becomes for Lamar. He's already playing lights out, but you combine that with a damn running back running for $150 or more, F.O. get about it. Better shout it. You know what I'm saying? That's done. That's done.
That's a throwback right there.
Yeah.
Man, I like that.
Yeah. JJP, shout out. But yeah, that's done right there. You're not winning that game if Derrick Henry is toting the rock like that. Correct. Exactly. Thank you, Tyler.
I'm gonna go with Vegas on this one. I got the Bills.
Oh no, Vegas has Baltimore.
Baltimore about 1.
Yeah.
That's
so
not
you got
good.
the Bills outright?
Outright.
That Vegas knows something.
Vegas knows something.
They always do, don't they?
Tyler, it's not about the favorites, it's the number. 1.
Yeah, that's not even the normal 3 points for a home game. Like they know something.
Nah.
But
they know something.
I'm going with Baltimore here.
Some odd reason I don't wish nothing.
No.
Somebody knows something.
Somebody does know something. But
somebody knows something.
Again, to me, this is too easy. Give Derrick Henry that rock 25 plus times and let him tote it, and you will not lose. Like that's it.
But we know Todd Monken can forget that sometimes.
He sure can. He sure the hell can.
He sure can. So
he sure the hell can.
The weather is going to be 16 degrees in New York. Night game, 6:30, Sunday night. Oh, but I want to say Ravens, but boy, Vegas is screaming Bills right now to me. It's screaming Bills. Who do they want to win the MVP? Josh Allen.
Don't do it to yourself.
Who do you want to win MVP? Josh Allen.
We want Josh Allen to be the MVP.
Who do you want the face in the AFC to be besides Patrick Mahomes?
Josh Allen. Yeah.
Give me the Bills. I'm gonna go with the Bills. Both of my Sunday night games are gonna be upsets. Because even though Baltimore's favored, they're favored by 1. I don't like that. I do not like that at all. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Interesting.
No, Laker Nation, bro. Hey, Laker Nation. I'm good. I'm gonna go with the Bills. And 1G pissed me off earlier. So
hey man, you don't gotta punish me for that.
No, I ain't punishing y'all. I just don't like that spread. That spread is tricky, man. It's tricky. Sometimes you go with your gut, but sometimes you gotta ride with Vegas. Man. Is Zay Flowers gonna be coming back? Will he be back?
I thought I saw that he's supposed to. I thought I saw that he should be back for this game.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me let me look it up here. Zay Flowers.
Yeah.
I thought I saw that he was supposed to be back for this game. Misses practice with knee injury as Buffalo draws closer.
He missed
outside
practice.
Chance. Yeah. As of 6 hours ago, Ravens wide receiver has outside chance to face Bills. So, it's only Wednesday, man, and that's Sunday night.
To put him back in that cold.
There's a lot of time. But again,
knee injury. Have you had a knee injury in the cold? It's not good.
I tore my meniscus, but obviously that's not. I've never had a major knee injury. No.
But did you tear where'd you tear that?
Germany.
It gets cold in Germany, but
I dealt with a little chill over there. But I know what you're trying to say, but I never had to deal with it like that. So I get it.
Like in a like you wasn't running around playing football. That's
no, correct. I certainly was not. No, but again, I think that Zay Flowers is obviously a key component of this offense. But if you can continue to just let Derrick Henry and Lamar run the ball, I think you can get by another week and give Zay Flowers another week to recover. Because what you will need him for is Kansas City. So
you will need him against Kansas City.
Correct.
Yeah. You're not going to just go run heavy.
Yeah. I say try to go without him. See what you can do. I think they'll be.
Zay Flowers, Austin Powers, how many hours? Give me Ravens by 30. No, it's not gonna be a blowout. I think this is definitely gonna be end of the fourth quarter. Controversial call. Yay or say could be against the Ravens. Buffalo Bills get a shot. Josh Allen gets a drive. They kick a field goal, win by 2.
You're talking real greasy right now. So
Vegas does this bull crap all the time. I see it. I smell it. It's like,
there's something going on.
I'm not big into controversy, but I'm big on following Vegas. Follow them. They say follow the money. Follow the money, right? They've been trying to get Josh Allen on this pedestal for God knows how long. They finally got the MVP, right? Who's running for MVP right now that the other community is screaming to get? Lamar Jackson. They can't let Lamar Jackson win that game. They can't let it.
Look, you don't have to worry about that.
For the Josh Allen piece.
All Todd Monken got to do is give Derrick Henry that ball 25 plus times.
He might need it 30 today. He might need it 30 on Sunday.
Give it to him 30. Give it to him 30. 200 yards on the ground. Give it to him 30. Hand it to him. Over and over. Yes.
I will say whoever wins this football game wins MVP because they haven't announced it yet.
Yeah.
They'll flip it.
Realistically, the votes are supposed to be in, but who knows if they'll cheat and
they'll change it and flip it. Especially if one gets smoked. Oh yeah, you definitely giving it to the other person. Because now you're just gonna look stupid. It'll really look stupid, right? But yeah, that's my pick, man. Let's go ahead and open up them phone lines, brother. I want to hear what the audience has to say.
Let's do it. All right, y'all know what time it is. Yeah.
I got no general because the roster, Ravens got it.
Yes.
Quarterback, Ravens got it. Running back, Ravens got it. Hell, receiver, well, they don't got it because he's out. But
All right, let's take this.
But Vegas,
Laker Nation, what's good, my brother?
Yeah.
I got to call in first.
Go for it, man.
first thing I'm gonna say, glory be to God for all the people in LA, and
Yes.
waking us up in the morning.
Facts.
Glory be to God always.
Alhamdulillah.
Absolutely.
First thing I want to say is Bruce, man. I love your show, man. You a stand-up dude, but why you always slamming my teams, man?
What you talking about now, man? What I do you this time, Laker Nation?
USC at home chilling. Why you got to bring them on the podcast?
Well, no, because Sam Darnold, and that was Steve, man. He just reminded me.
Steve said that.
That was Steve. Steve started that, but it's true though. I can't,
Yeah, but you're the host of the show.
I know, man.
You can't say you could have ignored it.
Man, you had to get that dig in, though. You had to get that.
Come on, man. I'm an Irish fan. What you want me to do, man?
Man, we all know USC quarterbacks are trash in the league, man. But you have to bring them. Leave USC out of it. I'm gonna say one thing before I say my pick.
Mm-hmm.
I love Harbaugh too, man. He's a Jim Harbaugh. He's a great coach, but I was only speaking the truth. But in playoffs in the league, he ain't pulled through.
Mm-hmm.
In those big games.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? In the Super Bowl that we played against y'all, if it wasn't for the lights out, that shit was over in the first half.
Yes.
Against the Legion of Boom.
Uh-huh.
Why would you go to? Well, I blame the quarterback too. Why would you throw the Crabtree a 1-on-1 against Sherman?
Sorry ass player like Crabtree.
Don't you ever talk about me. Who was talking about you? Crabtree.
And
yeah, he scared the hell out of that lady. That was terrible.
Boy, listen.
Man, you can't. Man, you can't make that throw. But one thing I want to point out is I got to side with my Laker guy Transformer on this one. They do got his pack do got 4 chips though.
Yeah, I know.
They Reggie White and them put our boys out, man, after we won the chip. In the wild card.
95 and
rest in
96.
peace.
That's right.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. But I still eat. I still love to eat that cheese though.
Stupid.
They love putting us out, bro. I don't know. We can't get over the hump of beating the 49ers for some odd reason. They love putting us out of the playoffs. We'll beat them in the regular season, fine. But them lights get bright, like, I don't know. Just can't figure it out.
But my disclaimer is I need somebody to prove me wrong. I don't think nobody's putting them Chiefs out this year. So I think I got them. I think it's going to be close in the beginning, but I think the Chiefs is going to pull out. Pull out, Paul. The Chiefs is going to win the game in the second half, and it's not going to be close.
Against the Texans.
Yeah.
I agree.
With the Bills and the Ravens, I think that's going to be the closest game.
Mm-hmm.
But if your coordinator, like I said, it's going to come down to the last possession. If they can keep, if they can control the clock, I got the Ravens. But if they try to be a shootout, then it's going to be the Bills. If they try to air it out, it's going to be Josh Allen is playing ridiculous this year. I'm going with the Ravens. NFC, I got the Lions over the Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
I got the Lions over the Commanders. And I hate those damn ugly ass wings on those green helmets. So I don't get them. I'm going with the Rams on this one. That's going to be my upset pick. I'm going with the Rams, even though they are division rivals. I'm still rolling with my hometown. I'm going with Cali.
All right.
I got to.
So
those are my picks. But Bruce, I know you on cloud 9 right now, but man, stay humble until you win the chip.
Yes, sir. We're hanging in there.
And one thing I'm gonna say before I let you go.
Yeah.
I respect Notre Dame for being a Christian school, but I still hate them.
Okay.
And just like that.
And the nail in the coffin and what put fire on there was that damn man Tateo. We had him coming to we had him coming to LA, and at the last minute he gonna spurn us to go to Notre Dame. And boy, I was the happiest man in the world when they lost that natty.
That was uncalled for. Man.
Hey, I had to get my shot back. You took a shot on my Trojan.
You're right. Because we ain't lose that natty. We got, oh my gosh. Oof.
You fired the shot first, so I had to return 5.
I told you it was Steve, man.
Steve said don't put him in that. Steve said don't put me in that. Don't put that on me.
Oh man.
Well, I can't talk to Steve, so I got to talk to
No. Hey, listen, man. I deserve that. But that's a painful memory, man. Because that was
leave my Trojans alone. They're at home chilling,
minding their business.
But guess what?
They're minding their own business.
Y'all got to come to South Bend and see us next year, bro. So it's all good.
We want the smoke.
Okay. You ain't got no choice but to come get it.
We want the smoke.
No doubt, man. No doubt.
Hey, we don't stay down. We don't stay down for long.
Fair enough. Let's see what
we got no choice. We in that Big Ten now. We got no choice. We got to step up. But all right, that's my pick.
All right.
I don't know if y'all agree or disagree, but those are my picks for this
I like them. I like that Rams pick. I think
far,
Rams is definitely going to be a big upset this week.
That's going to be, I don't see it, but that's going to be a hell of a game. But thank you for the call, Laker Nation. I appreciate you. Man.
I think they will. I think they will. They got championship pedigree too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well,
so I think they will.
No doubt.
I like it.
I appreciate the call, brother.
All right, no problem.
All right, man.
Laker Nation.
G, what's good? Bruce, give us a call, man. I see you. What up, G? Well, why you always talking when you muted, man?
Having whole conversations.
Turn
the mic on, stupid.
Everybody wake up, man. Y'all sound like y'all beat down. Bruce, you must be tired as fuck. Transformer, keep that same energy, bro. Like, I like that energy. But Bruce sound like, I'm very cold, Bruce. Go sell right now. And I did a show earlier.
I took melatonin.
I took melatonin so I can go to bed at 10 o'clock. Hey, yo, hold on. I gotta give y'all my picks, man. Like real quick,
All right, hold on. Go ahead, give us some picks. Hey, Bruce, man, G gonna give us his picks, then you up next, man. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, man, listen, man, Selefsky and the whole group of real Ravens fans might be checking in down in Buffalo to show our support. It's supposed to be 8 degrees. I'm sure Tyler already told y'all.
Nah.
But we got a van and shit that we driving up to Buffalo.
That's a long ride. It's about 9 hours. That's a little ride.
That's a 9-hour ride.
On the road to riches and diamond rings. Listen, on the road to riches and diamond rings.
Sheesh.
There it is. Yeah, it is. There it is. All right. I don't gotta say no more. But Ravens Bills.
You know, the song I sing. Oh man, go ahead, no, bro.
Listen, man, I like the Ravens. I want the Texans to win, man, but I don't know, man. Like, this has been a physical playoffs thus far. Like, it's been a lot of heavy hits. And I don't know, sometimes if you don't put I hope the Chiefs didn't take their pads off. They pulling flags during practice, because if not, man, they gonna get owned by the Texans, because them boys been hitting. They've been hitting. And so that's a tough one for me, but I still gotta go with the Chiefs. However, I'm rooting for the Texans because I want another home game. Being as though I picked the Ravens to beat the Bills. I don't know who Bruce picked, because you never know with that guy, you know what I mean? You never know with that guy, man. He said he listen. What was the term that he said? Transformer. I gotta be. What was it? You remember?
Objective.
I gotta be
Uh,
objective. Yeah. Be objective.
Objective. Yeah. He said that early on. He had, we on a 5-game winning streak, and if Bruce had his way, we'd be in Cabo with the Steelers. You know what I mean? But that's my
This
guy.
guy.
I ain't gonna shoot him in the head too much. I ain't, you know
This
what I mean?
guy.
I ain't gonna take him out the pasture. But I will say,
Yeah.
I gotta go with the Chiefs, bro. Like I think the Chiefs was probably gonna do their thing. I'm not mad if the Texans win. I'm actually excited because then that's another, what I mean, below 10-degree weather game that I can attend. Being as though we want to stomp mud holes in the Bills. The Commanders and the Lions, that's my upset game right there.
Okay.
Yeah, Willie B. I don't know if he on here, but that's my dog too. He die hard, man. You don't see this motherfucker only wear blue, bro. Like that's it. He only wear Lions blue. Like I never see him in anything else, dog. Like you don't have no other colors in his wardrobe except that line. I can't make this shit up, yo.
That's
And
real.
if
That's real.
anybody know I'm telling the truth, yo, they will definitely be in the comments and vouch for me. And then last but not least, my son said the Rams is gonna beat the Eagles because LA is on fire. That was his thing. And they like a good narrative here. So yeah, they got
Interesting.
yeah. That's all I got.
No doubt.
Rapid fire now.
Is it rapid fire?
Nah, we
Fire talks. Rapid fire. Rapid fire now. All right. Let me
Hey, Bruce. Oh, my bad.
Nah, I ain't got nothing else, bro.
Okay. Bruce, go ahead. Call us back, man. Call us back. Waiting on you.
Yeah, he should have just stayed on the line. I don't understand what's wrong with Big Bro.
I didn't even pick it up. I didn't pick it up.
Oh man, you should have picked up, yo.
He it started ringing while you was talking, so I just denied the call and said, hold on. Yeah.
Hey, yeah, man. My daughter, she had a game today.
Bruce, what up?
How y'all feeling today? Am I clear?
Yeah, you good. You good.
Yes, sir.
Good. Okay, first of all, I got the Rams beating Philly because Jalen Hurts hasn't been playing. He has regressed since the Super Bowl year that he lost to the Chiefs. He hasn't been the same quarterback these past 2 years. And Philly defense is awesome, but I just believe that the LA Rams are a bad matchup for Philly.
Mm-hmm.
The Rams are a better team than what people give them. They won 9 out of 11. They're very dangerous. They got a young stud defensive line.
Mm-hmm.
They got a nice steady secondary. Kyron Williams, I didn't know light skinned guys, pretty boys could be a beast like that, have that dog in them like that, but they did. I shouldn't be judging light skinned people like that, pretty boys, but the kid Kyron Williams is a dog at running back.
Kyron the Siren, go Irish.
Kyron the Siren is a beast. I'm like, wow. I actually sat back the other day and watched like a season highlight. Oh yeah, he's tough. He ain't no finesse runner. He's tough. Puka Nacua, he's the top 5. He's probably in the top 5 as far as young stud wide receivers that's coming up. He's tough. He's physical. Puka Nacua reminds me of a young, who was a physical tough. Like a run route that was tough though, wide receiver. I like an Anquan Bolden.
Nah, he's not that. No. Puka Nacua more like
he ain't that strong.
Welker type.
Yeah.
A Welker? No,
Yeah.
he's big. He's tougher than Welker.
He's a little. Welker used to get killed across the middle. Just get up and go some more. Nah, hell nah.
Welker wasn't afraid of that middle. Man.
Huh?
I said Welker wasn't afraid of that middle.
Yes. As far as Philly, I just don't think that they're gonna need in the playoffs the game's short. Saquon going to do but so much. I just believe Jalen Hurts is limited. As far as his pass, if you go back and look at, while we on the phone real quick, somebody look at Jalen Hurts passing percentage and his passing completion and his passing yards for the past 5 games. Real quick. If somebody can help me with that. He's not as good as pass everybody think he is.
His completion percentage or his what are you asking for?
Well, like what's his passing stats for the past like 4 games? Like his rate QB. What's his QBR? Let's give me his QBR for the past 4 games.
Hold on, this ain't showing me the QBR, but it's giving me the stats though. Give me a second.
Yeah.
QBR.
Give me his QBR real quick. Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Why is that not giving you the QBR? It just gives me the completion percentage. They don't care about QBR on ESPN no more? Bruce, can you see QBR?
For Hurts?
Yes, QBR for Hurts. But his past 4 games.
Give me a second. I got you.
That garbage.
How you feeling? How you feeling, Bull?
You already know, big dog. You already know.
You going up this weekend, man?
Got quarterback rating.
Yeah, man. Me and Tyler going to Tyler and a couple other crews going to Buffalo watch the game. I don't know. I don't even know what the hell that entails. It's gonna be epic either way. We coming, you know what I'm saying? We coming back with Josh Allen fucking helmet. I can tell you that. I can tell you that, bro.
Boy, y'all some penguins, boy. I love being in that damn coat, boy.
Hey, man, listen. We trying. Listen.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
This time next year, you're gonna be singing the same song.
I
I told Bruce the same shit.
Okay, there we go. All right.
I know Bruce leaky, but I told him the same shit. You're not really a Ravens fan until you go to a game in January, bro. It changed your outlook.
True.
Yeah, it changed your outlook. It get crazy down there, bro. It get crazy, man. Motherfuckers get medieval down there when the cold weather. They can't say we don't play in cold weather. You feel me? They can't say that because Smash Mouth football is cold weather. I'm still high off the
that's pretty good.
Steelers win.
So what's his QBR?
Why does it go backwards? Okay, there.
So I got you got the average transformer. I got the.
I'll have that. I got 62.3 against Green Bay. That's what you're saying?
No, the last four
QBR.
QBR against the Jets 71.6. QBR against New England the week before 27.9. QBR against the Lions 95.7. QBR versus the Rams 92.
You looking at playoff games, or we talking about just last?
Oh, just the past 4 games. Past 4 games.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the average right quick.
Is this yards? How many yards does he throw for? These past, like, what is yardage is, real quick?
Hold on. Get the yardage transformer.
I need to see what Bruce was looking at. Them ain't the last 4 games he played in.
Those are the last 4 games he played in, right?
They can't.
Green Bay. We won't count Washington because that's when he got hurt. Pittsburgh, Carolina, Baltimore.
So
them his last 4 games.
The last 4? That last 4 games.
Oh, that's weird.
We on a 5-game winning streak. And when you play Philly. Using ChatGPT.
Okay, I'm gonna continue talking.
You played Philly on December 1st.
Okay.
You played Philly December 1st.
While I'm talking, somebody just go ahead and check and see if this last 2 or 3 games. Well, I got Washington upset Detroit.
Oh.
Detroit defense is
I looked up Josh Allen.
I feel as though
it hurts. That's why.
I feel as though
My bad.
My bad, Brucey. Go ahead.
I feel as though Jaden Daniels is ready. He's seasoned. Y'all forget, Jaden Daniels played for like 70 college games. He played for like 2 different colleges. He's been in big games. This is nothing. That's why he's so poised. He's stoic. I believe Jaden Daniels practice stoicism because he's so calm and cerebral in the game. It's like nothing phases him. Like I just have never seen anything like that. I feel as though Detroit's defense got big holes in it. Big holes. Too many injuries. What happened?
No, I'm looking at these passer rating numbers.
Yeah, he was giving you Josh Allen's, not Jalen Hurts.
That's
why I was looking at the team. Like, he didn't play those teams. That's an AFC schedule.
Jaden Daniels, he's poised. He's ready. I think that's going to be the upset of the weekend. I think they're going to knock off Detroit.
Nah.
I think Detroit will be a little rusty.
Nah.
They haven't played, 2 or 3 weeks? Yes.
They played the last game of the season.
In the world. Huh?
Hey,
they played the last game of the season.
Somebody gonna come in. One of these teams ain't gonna make it, bro. One of these teams that got the bye
Yeah,
don't
really, I gotta,
make it.
I gotta be in Detroit. I gotta be in Detroit because of their defensive edge.
Yeah.
I think
They
Jaden
didn't take the
Daniels,
pads off.
he's poised. He's ready to go. He's playing like a 10-year vet. He's playing like he's been here before.
He's playing like he's been there before.
He's playing like he's been here before. Okay,
Yeah.
Kansas City, Houston. I got Kansas City, Houston. I got Kansas City sniffing by. They're gonna be a little rusty coming off the bye, but they're gonna get by. I'm gonna give CJ Stroud his flowers. He hasn't played well in the regular season this year, but hey, in big moments last week, he came through when he had to. People don't give Houston that defense the credit they deserve after the Ravens waxed them on Christmas, but they got some young studs on defense that's athletic. But it's looking like that Kansas City Baltimore AFC Championship game is destined to happen. I know, Bruce. I know earlier I told you I'm gonna go to the next game. I know earlier I told you I was a little skeptical for Zay Flowers not playing, but I had to sit back and recollect. If we follow the same formula against if we did Pittsburgh,
I think that's
week,
all they need to do, man.
That's all they need to do.
Yeah, I believe that.
That defense is soft up the middle. I think it's not going to be close as people think it's going to be. I think no. Then again, it's going to be closer than the first game. Let me.
Yes, I agree with that.
It's going to be a little bit more closer, but I think how just follow the same blueprint. Buffalo's defense up the middle was soft. Their linebackers are soft. Basically, this is the MVP game. Whoever wins this game is going to win the MVP. It's like NFL, it's scripted or something. Don't know how everything just bumped into each other, right?
It shouldn't be the MVP game, but I hear you.
It should be the MVP. So who you still
what
got?
That mean?
No. Chill, G. It shouldn't be the MVP game because the votes are supposed to be in already. The votes are supposed to be
already.
They're supposed to be.
Okay.
They're gonna rig it though. They're gonna change that more based on who wins this game.
If somebody goes off this weekend, exactly. Yeah.
That's why I say this will be the MVP game. So let me ask you: if you had a vote first, who would you vote for your final MVP, or you gonna wait till after the game?
I mean, I can't wait till after the game. It's a regular season award. It's tough, but probably go Lamar by a hair.
Hey.
Yes,
I'll go Lamar by a hair. But let me say this: when I say that, I wouldn't like be upset if Josh Allen won it. But I would vote for Lamar if I had a vote.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Of course I vote for Lamar, but I need Super Bowl MVP this year. Fuck that regular season.
You already know.
I'm already sure. A couple of weeks.
Bruce,
Yes, sir.
Can I say something?
Yes, sir.
I wish they didn't wait until February to kind of make that decision. But I think they saved Josh Allen ass by not announcing it early. Yeah, announcing it right now. Thank you, Transformer.
Yeah. I got it.
Dog. I promise you, yo. I seen the struggle y'all went through, yo. It wasn't y'all fault, man. It just,
it just happens.
Additional games in the season will put you there. Bruce, don't make that face, yo.
Hey, Bruce, I'm gonna tip my hat to you. I had to sit back, right? You know, we go back and forth, Lamar can never do no wrong, and But you're right though, man. He got to get it done, man. I'm seriously, man. I'm gonna be objective, man. It's Super Bowl bust. I'm sorry,
but see,
it truly is at this point.
Beautiful thing is though, B. The beautiful
all these remote fans, sir. All these remote fans, they're nice toasty houses and root and talk about this man, but they ain't in the elements with him. They not in the trenches with him, dog.
The ill thing we know, Bruce, is that Lamar can get it done. We're just waiting for it to happen. That's all.
What you gotta say, Jay?
Oh, you trying to play me out because I don't live in
Ain't no
B-boy.
reason why you can't come in the bank. Ain't no reason why you can't come in the bank, bro. You can come down to the bank anytime you want. It's free. You know what I'm saying? It's free, dog. All you gotta do is tell me you trying to show up, yo. We in that motherfucker, yo. You already know.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Of course.
Yes, sir.
All I'm saying is, though, Jane,
don't be a fair weather fan. Don't come off as
Jane, let me say this to you, bro. Let me say this to you, Jane. Jane, let me say this. I know how you feel about Lamar. I know how you feel about the Ravens. But, bro, he got to get it done this year. There's no more defending him. It's
No,
time.
bro.
He's been through his trial. He's
So,
been through his trial. He's been through the trials and tribulations already
you
of
drinking
being
the
in the
Kool-Aid,
playoff
yo.
heartbreaker.
You drinking the Kool-Aid that
I'm
hope
not drinking the
or
Kool-Aid.
Bruce.
I'm
I
just
should
being
say Bruce.
objective.
Sir. First of all, we all are
But
objective, right? We all are
right,
objective.
got
We
it.
understand
Are you
what the
though?
issues, sir.
No.
I don't think you are, G.
Do I need to call this dude on the side and holler at him? But say this, yo. Like we all are objective, and when I say
Hey,
objective,
Transport, G can't be
when I
objective.
say
He be
objective,
objective. He can't go
when I
outside,
say
bro.
when I say objective, I'm talking about like all the issues that we face, the reasons
Oh, man.
behind our losses, not the fact that it's just Lamar, right?
So the
That's
excuses.
oh my
True,
god,
true.
oh my god, oh it's just Lamar, not a game plan that this dude just didn't know he didn't know what he was up against. Like he didn't know he was going against an Andy Reid and the rest of the supporting cast. He had
Excuses.
no idea
Okay.
that you know what I mean. He had to show up and do his fucking job. And
So when
not
Joe
just
Burrow did it, who did it? Joe Burrow or the Bengals?
Hold on. Let me say something. Please let me say something.
I ain't finished. I'm sorry. I'm a
Okay.
little late. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to render like a
Yes.
couple more because
Yes, I got
Bruce
you. I
gonna
got
fall
you.
asleep in like the next 2 hours.
I'm chilling,
the
man.
next
I'm
2
good.
minutes. He gonna
Oh,
fall
here we
asleep.
go.
But the only thing that I'm saying, bro, is this: like this is just not all Lamar. Like the game plan, you have to be able to utilize the tools that you have, and that. If
True.
you're not doing that, then you're not doing the right thing by this team, bro. Like, and that's any team. I'm sure Transformer could look at the Green Bay Packers like, oh, we could have did a lot of things differently to put us in a better situation to win a game. Right? Those
Shit, not get
ill-advised
hurt.
3
Yeah,
picks.
that's all we could have did.
Yeah, it's a lot of things that factor in, and nobody's saying, "Oh yeah, all that
sir.
shit fall on Jordan Love's motherfucking shoulders." But when it comes to Lamar
It did on
Jackson,
the offensive
whether
side.
fair,
It did.
whether
Hold on. Let's keep it a
when it
buck
comes
here.
to Lamar Jackson, everybody be like, "Oh my gosh, it's his fault that y'all lost." Oh, bro,
See, this is
hold on. I'm full circle. I got one more
He
point.
ain't finished. Let him finish.
I got one more point. I got one last point, Bruce, and I'm gonna give
my
you your
bad.
minutes
I
back.
apologize. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. Go ahead, man.
Yeah,
Take your
man,
time.
stop doing
Good,
that.
boy.
So if you listen to Roquan, right, the defense
Yes.
holding the
Yes.
motherfucking still 29 yards was crazy, bro. Like they got 3 backs that can put up 100 yards at any time, bro. Roquan showed up.
Yes.
Roquan and that defense showed up, man, and that was the reason behind them putting up winning the game by 14. It was that game was long gone. If you was sitting there in the chair, you knew they was gone, man. Listen, I went and brought popcorn at halftime. That game was already out of the reach, bro. Like the
Yeah,
momentum was
21
gone.
zip at halftime.
Yeah, they ain't had no.
It was
Listen, I
past
got a
the
big
six.
ass
We got to
bag
pass
of
the six.
popcorn. Dog, I put my feet up. It was like 19 degrees. I'm in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Eating popcorn. I ain't even cold at this point. Like I said,
Absolutely.
until you guys get down there and get down to the bank and really enjoy a January game, bro. Don't tell me about my motherfucking Ravens, man, and how objective I am. You know what I mean? Don't talk that shit to me, man. You in Florida and it's 80 degrees outside, sir. Don't do that, yo. Don't do it, yo. You're not qualified to have these opinions.
Okay,
You're
Jay,
not
can I say
qualified to
something,
have
bro?
these
Brother
opinions. Yo.
Jay.
We in the trenches here, bro. We on our way to Buffalo to
my
bring the chicken
Hounds
home.
Red, listen. Hey, Jay, my Hounds Red project's dirt buddy. Let's be real, bro. Let me don't cut me off. Nobody. Bruce Jean, a Transformer. Let's be real. I actually went back and watched that AFC Championship game this morning, yo. Lamar had several opportunities to break that game open. He had several opportunities to break that game open, man. Like his mother said, he could have took off 4, 5, 6 times. He could have ran for 150 that game. And what about the interceptions, the bad interception he threw in the back of the end zone? The likely he knew better when 3 people was on likely. That's his fault. And Bateman was wide open on that play. Odell Beckham was open on that play. He tried to force it into likely, man. He even admitted to it last week. He was antsy.
Game you watched.
He was
I watched
antsy.
the same game you watched, and I got rebuttals.
He was antsy,
I'll let
boo.
you finish.
He admitted to it. He admitted to it himself. He was antsy in the playoff. He admitted he's out the horse's mouth. So that was he lost that game last year in the AFC Championship. I'm just sorry. I'm not trying to gloss over it no more. But it's cool. I still love him. He's thick and thin. But he could have played better. He didn't show out in that AFC Championship game. It was there for the taking. The defense held Kansas City 17 points. 17 points, Kansas City. And you couldn't get 18 points in that game?
If I'm not mistaken, Kansas City didn't score in the second half of that game. I don't believe.
Okay, go ahead, Bruce.
No, I was saying, if I'm not mistaken, that defense.
No. It's my goal. It's my goal, dog. It's my goal.
How's it your goal?
How's it your goal directly to me, right? You was talking directly to me.
Carry on, my brother. Carry on, Battle. You got it.
Sir.
Go ahead, bro.
Let me talk. The next thing he gonna do, he gonna be in this car with a Notre Dame goddamn sweatsuit on, talking about gold Irish, yo. It's like we not having this right now, dog. This is not happening right now. So we gonna negate the fact that Lamar was hurt last year when they played. We gonna negate the fact.
That's we why can't do that, bro. Come on.
Hell yeah, he was hurt.
He wasn't hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt, man. He hobbled
in the AFC Championship game.
Sir, he looked just like.
Pat wanted hurt. Tom Brady wanted hurt. Hold on. Players win the games hurt.
Cook, bro. I ain't finished, yo. Like, give me 2 seconds. 2 minutes.
Because that's a lame excuse, bro.
Watch your clock. 2 minutes. Watch your clock. 2 minutes. We just seen Green Bay Packers struggle to get in the playoffs, right? And then when they get in the playoffs, you see 7 motherfucking carts picking up all your players because these motherfuckers
out of the game.
Sir, they was already hurt before they got there, bro. They couldn't finish the game because they got smoked. Ain't no way that 7 players get hurt at the same time without some condition.
Did you play football?
But
you play football, so you know at any moment you get hit.
When the last time you seen that, bro? When the last time you seen that? I don't want to get off my point because if I get off my point, then next thing you know,
what does that have to do with Lamar?
Sandbox buddies. One of my sandbox buddies is going to be in a Notre Dame sweatsuit. You know what I'm saying? In his car, talking about let y'all know who I'm rooting for. But anyway, I digress. What I will say is like definitely Lamar was hurt. There's no reason why he wouldn't hurt. He wouldn't run. So he definitely was hurt, man. Everybody saw that. He ran 15 yards and just stopped. You don't run 15 yards and just stop, bro, unless
he did do that.
Huh?
Boo! He admitted to being too fat last year. Remember that? He said that. He was too big.
He lost 10 pounds, bro. He lost 10 pounds. Be for real. 10 pounds is not too fat, yo. 10
pounds
we saw Pat Mahomes win games with 1 foot.
Let me interject here, y'all. We can't argue this all night, yo. We still got 2 more topics. So let's go ahead. I'm not even gonna say nothing. Y'all go ahead and wrap this up, and then we'll.
All right, man. I'm done, man. I'm done.
I'm talking about his Notre Dame team, yo.
We're not talking about Notre Dame.
What's
your issue with Notre Dame, man?
One a day. He got on
Notre Dame, man.
So now he tired, yo. You might give him some muscle milk so he keep going, yo. God damn, bro. Matter of fact, hey, Transformer, don't you got the keys to the city? Transformer got the keys, yo. You can go ahead and take a nap.
I do got the keys, man.
You can go ahead and take a nap.
I do got the
keys. You can take a nap, yo. Anyway,
I'm chilling. What up, Bruce? What up, B?
I'm ready to get off. Let me put that being said, Lamar, he's got to get it done this year. Listen, this will be a disappointment if he loses. It will be a failure. Bruce, all right, man.
I'm very confident he gets to the Super Bowl this year, and we know how great he is against the NFC. So, it would not surprise me in the least.
All right, man.
All right, brother.
All right.
Thank you for the call, man.
I think Shorty did a better job of taking care of himself. He had a whole lot. He didn't run as much as he did last year, and I think him and Derrick Henry, right? Like they didn't run as much as they did. Previous games, Derrick Henry would probably have like 40 fucking carries, and then he getting tackled in the backfield 50% of the time, right? But now I think with Todd Monken in his offense, it's looking up for them, man. Like I think they in a better position this year than it was last year, and if that's the case, then yeah, absolutely got to get it done. Absolutely got to get it done. He's locked in, definitely locked in.
Agreed.
Yeah. Great time.
Agreed.